Hi, I think my mic's working now. Looks like my mic's working. Just got a bit loud there. Might be a bit too loud, but um, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Chatterino and why you should probably use Chatterino. It is a new year. Again. It's the 2nd of January 2022. So happy New Year to anyone watching this video. I'm basically just like this video is going to be really quick. I'm just going to load Chatterino and tell you why you should use it. Right, so Chatterino here. First of all, just get into the reason why would you want to use Chatterino. Um, you should basically use Chatterino for fast chats, for chats which are, it seems that messages are like going by really, really fast. So I'm in XQC's chat right now. And so that would be an example of a chat where you would want to use this. And the reason for that is because Twitch lies to you. In the default Twitch chat, so this one, if you send a message, every single time, regardless of whether the message is sent or not, it'll tell you that it sent the message. So it'll like look to you in your chat like your message sent every single time you send a message in the chat. The problem with this is that that's this guy literally says Chatterino users. Oh my god, yeah. So the main reason you'd want to use something like Chatterino is because you know when your message is actually sent. So whereas Twitch chat always says it sends a message, in Chatterino your message only appears if it actually sends. And you might say, well, why is that an issue? And the issue is that Twitch doesn't always send your messages in fast chats. If the messages are going really fast, for example, in XQC's chat, it's not right now because he's offline. But if it were, if you want to know when your messages actually go through, Chatterino is a must. It's not even a question, in my opinion, because I don't know why I'd ever chat without knowing if my messages are even going through. Like, am I talking to myself or some shit, you know? So I would always use Chatterino in those circumstances. Those circumstances. Yeah. So that's the main reason you'd want to use it. The other thing is that chat is a lot smoother. So in Twitch chat, sometimes you'll scroll up, particularly if the chat is fast, and it'll like lag, it'll like go back down, it'll spaz out. Chatterino is very smooth scrolling. It just works all the time really well. And so I'd recommend Chatterino for just the general smoothness. And the last point is that Chatterino is free, so there's like basically no reason not to use Chatterino. So this is the Chatterino website, and as you can see, the third reason why you should get Chatterino, it includes better TTV, FrancoFaceC, and all that stuff. So you don't even need to install those as plugins in your browser if you don't want to. So Chatterino has all those stuff pre-installed. Whenever you open it, it's all there. Easy on your CPU, blah blah blah. Lots of customizations. Yeah, so you can also see there are multiple tabs you can have. So NMP Law's chats here, and you can open as many as you want. So like if I wanted to open Hassan's chat, right there, it's Hassan's chat, and you also see messages that occurred previously in Hassan's chat, and it works for any chat. So I can do my own chat, right? And so now I'm typing in my own chat and I can go between tabs very, very easy. So that's also nice. Now, the main reason you'd want to do this is because you get all of these features, which are all a plus, and it's free. It's completely free. You can donate and you get this cool thing which shows up in other people's Chatterino. I thought FossaBot would have it. But anyway, if you donate to Chatterino, you do get a Chatterino donator badge thing. You can donate to them basically. So this is the tip thing. I'll show you. If you wanted to pay, you could pay something, and you'll get a badge for it in chat, just like the FrancoFaceC donators get it. That they're like donator thing. But yeah, so you can get it for Windows, Linux, Mac OS, FreeBSD, and it's completely free. So that's the main reason. I mean, you get all these features, and there's no real downside. But I'm going to now show you my settings for it. So if we look here, settings on Chatterino, the main ones that will be interesting, you can change the font and stuff, and font size, blah blah blah. Personally, I would just choose the default, which is Sequoia UI or whatever it is. yeah. I think almost all the defaults are completely fine. You can obviously change them if you want. You can show viewer count of live channels and some of those things. I don't really bother with that. I don't give a fuck about the views. So the major one here is always on top, right? So if I turn this off, what's going to happen is I click on Twitch and then Chatterino disappears. I click on the browser window. But if you select settings and then tick always on top, then you can click back in Twitch and it'll still be on top. That's always on top. And so the way that I just do is I just size the window so that it covers where the usual chat is. Then you can see all your channels. And so if I were in XQC's channel, I'll just close and appeal the sons. So now it's literally just the same as a chat that would usually be there, except it's smoother. Everything's installed in Chatterino. These are live betas. But yeah, and you log in through Chatterino. It's a very easy process. You basically log in through Twitch or something, and it's very simple. And then you can type. Now the second major setting I'd say for you to turn on would be the highlights, right? So you go to highlights, and then you go to users, right? And then you add user and type in here where it says highlighted user, double click and type your username. So you can I'll select someone random in chat, XQC RP _. Okay, so he just typed in chat. See, his name will be highlighted, and I can select whatever color I want for the highlight. So you can do that. You see he's spamming like a fucking degenerate. Yeah. I kind of just called this guy out by mistake. But the major thing to do here is, first of all, I don't care, you hit the delete key, I think. I know you hit remove. Is that you have it on your own name. I'll see clearly that it was definitely sent in chat. So I just have hi chat. There's like a boom. Right? You hear that? But it will highlight your name, and the main thing is that it highlights your name. And I just have a color set, so whenever I type a message in chat, successfully goes through, it's very clear that it went through, and I don't need to think about it again. And it's just sitting there, you know, streams normal, and Chatterino is normal. So that's basically my take, why you should use Chatterino. And that's it, yeah. Cool. Video done. Goodbye.